You built an agent locally with ADK Web. Now it has to serve real users, and ADK made one smart decision to keep that easy. It deliberately separates agent definition from deployment. The same LlmAgent code runs unchanged on your laptop, on Cloud Run, or on Agent Engine. The deploy target is a configuration choice, not a code change. So this lesson is a tour of 3 targets, and when to pick each, there are 3 paths and they trade effort against control. Vertex AI Agent Engine is the lowest effort and the lowest control. You push your agent and you get an endpoint. Cloud Run is the middle, your own container on Google's serverless runtime with auto-scaling and portability. GKE is the highest effort and the highest control. Full Kubernetes for VPC, sidecars, custom networking, or huge scale. The rule of thumb is simple. Start at Agent Engine. Move to Cloud Run when you need a custom container. Move to GKE only when Cloud Run's limits become real blockers. Let me show the commands because they are almost anticlimactic. For Agent Engine, you run ADK deploy agent_engine with your project, region, and a display name. Under the hood, ADK packages your agent and its requirements. Vertex provisions a managed endpoint with auto-scaling and session storage, and you get back a resource name. No container, no Docker file, no Kubernetes. Your service just calls query and gets the agent's response. The trade is that Agent Engine is opinionated, it's region selection, it's session storage, it's auto-scaling. If those fit, you save days. If they do not, you outgrow it. For Cloud Run, you run ADK deploy cloud_run and now you get your own container. You control the Python version, the base image, system dependencies, and sidecars for internal services. ADK scaffolds a normal fast API service with a post/run endpoint. So when you need to debug, it is just a web service. The catch is cold starts. Cloud Run scales to 0, so the first request after idle pays a 2 to 5 second tax. Min instances fixes it for a cost. GKE is the heavy machinery option. ADK does not deeply integrate, you containerize the normal way and deploy with kubectl. It earns its place only when you already run clusters or have restrictive VPC and networking or genuinely large scale. For most agents, it is overkill. Now the one mistake that silently breaks production, sessions. Local dev uses in-memory session service. Ship that to Cloud Run or GKE and you lose conversation history on every restart or new replica. The bug looks like the agent randomly forgetting who I am because that is exactly what is happening. So swap in a persistent backend, Vertex AI Session Service or Firestore or Memoristore before you serve real traffic. And resist over-engineering the deploy. Token spend, model choice, and prompt design dominate quality far more than the target does. Pick the simplest deploy that works. Put your effort into the agent and reevaluate when you have real numbers.